There is something that I see guys do all the time, which is just killing their chances with women, and it's just a complete turnoff. I see this all the time in my coaching program. When I'm working with guys one-on-one, I'm finding that they are doing this thing wrong all the time. And here's the good news. It's an easy fix. This is not something that is going to be rocket science to fix. But I think that a lot of men have the wrong mindset on how attraction works. So the thing that they're doing that's turning women off and that they're messing up is they're waiting for women to do the work and lead, which is a man's job. And understand that if you try to let her lead, I'm going to give you examples in just a second, but if you let her lead, nothing is going to happen. So let me explain this concept for a second. I call it dominance, okay? Dominance. Being dominant means taking control. So what does it mean to take control? It means you're the one who's being decisive, you're the one who's taking the lead, you're the one who's producing, you're making something happen, okay? You're the one who's producing the whole situation. A lot of guys complain about this, and if that's the case, then that just means you're not in reality, and the reality is that women are more attracted to men who lead because that's a masculine trait. So they are waiting for a man to do that, not out of laziness, not because they think they're better than men, they think men should do all the work. It's because this is the thing that actually makes women attracted, taking that lead. So here's some examples. I wrote a few down here so I didn't miss any. Letting her pick the place that you guys go on a date on, giving her the choice, or giving her the choice of, what place to go to, what kind of meal that you guys are going to eat. Of course, let her order her own food. But I'm just saying, on these bigger decisions, you take the lead. Having her kiss you first. Some guys will actually not do anything because they're afraid of getting rejected, so they're just letting the woman lead it and only waiting maybe for the very perfect time to go for a kiss because they want to see that she's starting to lead the physical interaction. Don't do this. Again, it's never going to happen if you're just sitting around waiting. And again, good news here. She'll become more attracted to you if you actually take that lead. So make sure that you're not just waiting around for her to physically escalate. Don't wait for her to ask you out. Don't wait for her to initiate sex with you. Don't wait for her to do any of these things. I want you to always be the leader here. D stands for dominance. And the reason why I say D stands for dominance is because this is part of a bigger picture of my TED formula, which I talk about in my Hooked program. And if you don't have this part handled, nothing's going to happen. Okay? You have to understand that. And I think that you get it. This is not rocket science, like I said. Like, it's easy to understand, but still, men will just kind of wait and wait and wait for the woman to do something, for the woman to ask out. I see guys, my clients, texting women all the time, texting back and forth, just waiting for the perfect moment where hopefully she makes the move, but they just won't do it. This is how it works. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Then you can keep living in your own little world where nothing is going to happen. But I got to give you some tough love here. And the thing is this is possible. But the reason why guys don't do it is because they're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of getting rejected and putting themselves out there because rejection's hard. And listen, man, I totally get it. I'm on your side here. Rejection, it sucks. It hurts. It's embarrassing. It kills our self-esteem if we let it. But we have to let go of all that. We have to let go of these deeper meanings that we are creating behind what rejection is. I'm literally texting with a client 2 minutes before I made this video. And he said to me, I got a second date with the girl and I want to make sure I don't land in the friend zone. What do I do? And there's just a simple answer there. The answer is you got to go for a kiss. You have to take the lead to get to the physical part so you're not in some sort of friend zone situation. And he said, okay, but this is really hard. What if I get rejected? I said, you might get rejected. There's no guarantee what's going to happen if you go for a kiss. But how frustrated are you going to be with yourself if you don't do that and for the 100th time you land in the friend zone just because you didn't take the lead and make a move? And he hasn't responded yet. My phone's over there, but he hasn't responded. I know what he's going to say. He's going to say he's going to be pretty annoyed of himself, and his self-esteem is going to drop if he doesn't go for it. The consequences are so much bigger if you don't take the lead and go for it than getting rejected. I like to say that the currency for growth and change is stepping outside of your comfort zone and having some maybe rough emotional situations where you feel a little bit embarrassed, or maybe you feel like this is tough or this is hard or that you can't do it. That's the currency there. Meaning you're going to have that happen. You're going to have to get rejected. You're going to have some tough times to make these big changes. So I ask you, not for me, but for yourself, if you want to get results in here, if you want to be able to take dating to a level where you're in control, stop thinking about rejection, take the lead, make the move, because she won't do it for you. If this resonates with you, you need help with coaching, I'll put a link down below so you and I can do some coaching together. I'd love to work with you. But at the very least, take this concept and run with it. So any woman that you're texting right now, ask her out. That's my homework for you. Ask her out right now. Make a move. Make it happen. Again, the currency of growth and change is going through a little bit of some tough times. But you come out so much stronger on the other side. Good luck.